the big thing when you hear about the lack of trust in our industry, it's genuinely a really sad thing. The fact that people don't know who to trust and don't know what to trust, and we're now in that position. So I would definitely say that getting on that path of transparency is 100% key.
I think I'd try to demystify, I think a lot of our measurement, how we measure campaigns in terms of engagement. Video assets are notoriously difficult to gauge the effectiveness of, because on a number of platforms, particularly the growing ones, I'm thinking about connected TVs here, it isn't necessarily a two-way communication because there isn't a click function. Try using the browser on your connected TV is probably a nice case in point of how difficult it is for us to understand how users of receiving our asset, what they're receptive to. We have completion rates, view-through rates, and we're constantly looking for brand new signals, things like third-party verification vendors that can tell us which audience that we're going to, tools that can help us manage reach and frequency more effectively. So those kinds of things, I think, sit at the heart of our challenges, and they're the main, I think again, reducing the complexity in the space, bringing down certain platforms and creatives to their lowest kind of common denominator to make sure we've got all the bases covered.
Yeah, tied back to my previous answer, it would be around standardization. So if you could have some way where everyone's cooperating and speaking the same language when it comes to how to measure and how reach and frequency and attribution, then that will see more money come in through the ecosystem.
To try and simplify this complex media marketplace that is ever changing. And as a media agency, we are best placed to do that. And we're always striving to deliver simplicity to our clients.
I mean, there's so many. There's lots of things I would like to fix for my clients, but it's probably getting them to think a little bit more around process and automation for what they do, as opposed to just outsourcing that in lots of cases. I think brands who we typically work with have been obsessed by media CPMs and agency costs and haven't necessarily thought about efficiencies that can be made through their processes and the way that they work. So if there's one thing I can encourage with them is to think a bit more leaner on how they do things.